Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. And yes guys, Ferrari have unveiled the all new Ferrari 499p Modificata, which is, as the name suggests, the modified version of the 2023 24 Hours of Le Mans winning Ferrari 499p. And yes guys, Ferrari finally managed to win a race in some sort of racing category. But this is the Ferrari that you can buy but you can't keep. Let me explain. This is actually the first ever Ferrari in a completely new program that Ferrari has introduced called the Sport Prototipi Clienti, which translates to Sport Prototype Client, where the said car will be kept and maintained in Ferrari facilities. In this scenario, it's the all new 499p Modificata, and this is in fact a race car. It literally is. It's a non-road legal version, of course, but nevertheless you can still somehow keep it with you, right? Wrong. Ferrari will be holding it and they will basically be caging it in Ferrari facilities. But the plus point is you'll be getting your very own engineering team who completely look after the car, and with that price tag I'm pretty sure you need one, because this costs a whopping $5.4 million. Wow. And that engineering team will accompany the car wherever it goes. I mean, you can literally ship it to any track you want: Mugello, Imola, Monza, Spa, Silverstone, La Castellet, anywhere on the world the team will go with the car. That's a plus point you're getting, but I personally am not a fan of it. I mean, if you're paying $5.4 million, especially for a Ferrari track car, you'd think you get to keep it, right? Wrong. I hate that fact. But nevertheless, coming back to the car, it's powered by a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 putting out 697 horsepower, and it sends that power to all four wheels. And it comes equipped with a 7-speed sequential gearbox. And since this is literally based on the LMDH, it is a hybrid, and it's got the electric motor mounted to the front axle, which can in fact only be activated at speeds upwards of 190 km an hour. That is due to the restrictions of the FIA, but nevertheless it is still quite an impressive thing. And 697 horsepower you'd think is the highest, right? Wrong. It's actually got a complete maximum power output of 858 horsepower. Yes guys, you get that extra 161 horsepower when the push to pass system is activated. This system in question is actually a button on the back of the steering wheel, where if pressed you get that extra boost of power, basically 161 horsepower. And this is basically meant for the straights. This is similar to what DRS provides in Formula 1 cars. And this can only be activated when the accelerator pedal has been completely pushed down to the floor. And this will only last for a certain amount of time, of course, that amount of time being 7 seconds. So this is similar to the effect that DRS creates in Formula 1 cars. So this is basically a boost button that you're getting. And this is of course present on the LMDH as well. And coming to the car, of course, it's got a complete carbon fiber monocoque chassis, a huge wing, that center shark fin, of course, since this is the literal LMDH, it is of course built for endurance racing. But nevertheless, I mean, Ferrari have created this and they've in fact brought it to customers. But once again, the fact that you can't hold it, although I get it, it is an LMDH based car, the fact that you can't hold it still doesn't sit right. I mean, obviously it is a Ferrari in the end, and everyone knows Ferrari's notorious strict regulations when it comes to these type of things. But nevertheless, you get all this tech, such as a complete carbon fiber monocoque chassis, making it as light as possible to tackle any track on this planet. Push-out suspension, an all-new sophisticated braking system that incorporates a brake-by-wire system that basically allows the electric front axle to recoup the energy while braking, which is similar to the curve system found in Formula 1 cars. But it doesn't stop there either. The mechanical setup too, either centrally mounted shock absorbers, springs and anti-roll bars have been specially designed to maximize driving thrill as well as to keep it as predictable as possible in all conditions. So with all this tech, is it worth the price tag of $5.4 million? I mean, you are literally getting an LMDH, you are getting the Ferrari racing pedigree, and of course a Ferrari. But would you pay $5.4 million? I would not pay it. I mean, first off, you are not even getting to keep the car. If I am paying $5.4 million for a car, I would at least like to keep it and take it out. I don't care if it's not road legal. That is the least of my problems. The fact that the car resides with someone else other than the rightful owner doesn't sit right with me. I don't even know who would want to buy it. Obviously, it is based on the 499p, which will soon become a historically known car for Ferrari's 10th Le Mans win. But nevertheless, I wouldn't pay $5.4 million. I mean, that is such a huge price tag. This is similar to obviously what Porsche did with the 911 GT3 Rennsport. Be sure to check my video out on that, where they basically made a customer version of their endurance racing car, where they made the GT3 Rennsport, which is basically the customer version of the 911 RSR. Similarly, right here, they've made the 499p Modificata from the 499p. Although an LMDH, although Ferrari, I would still not pay $5.4 million. 5.4 mil and you don't even get to keep the car. If that doesn't break the deal, I don't know what will. Obviously, opinion will vary since there are people who literally love Ferrari more than me. I'm not a huge Ferrari fan per se. I do love their V12s obviously. But when you compare it with the GT3 RN Sport, which is at a price point of $1 million and this is 5.4 million, obviously there's a huge difference due to the branding, of course, since Ferrari is like way up here and Porsche is like here. I love Porsche. I love the GT3 RN Sport. I would pay $1 million because it's reasonable. $5.4 million is beyond absurd, especially for this, and I won't pay it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See ya.